Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? So I'm back with you on another very important video. Now, this piece of news shocked me. It shocked me to the core. So, as some of you might have heard already and know at this point, tornadoes have been rampaging through Mississippi and elsewhere along the central southern regions of the United States. I guess it's that time of year where it's hurricane season. But last time I checked, like 30,000 people are either dead or misplaced from the tornado that swept through Mississippi. Someone please comment on the comment section if I'm wrong in that and maybe I'm getting numbers and words mixed up. But anyway, a tornado just hit Mississippi this weekend, followed by that a magnitude 3.0 earthquake struck Mississippi. And like I said, this just really blew my mind because earthquakes that happen in the United States usually happen along the coast of California, because California sits along the Pacific Ring of Fire. And when you think of earthquakes in general, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions also usually happen, along many of the Pacific countries, since, like I just said, that is a volcanically active area. Not too long ago, there was also an earthquake that hit Ghana, and that also really shocked me. I have a friend who lives in Ghana. He lives in the greater Akan region, and he said that he was able to feel the earthquake, and that also shocked me because earthquakes are also relatively rare in Ghana. Usually they happen in Africa. Earthquakes and volcanic activity that usually happen around the eastern side of Africa, where Tanzania, Kenya, and Somalia and Ethiopia are, because that's also a very volcanically and tectonically active area in Africa. You have the Great Rift Valley that sits along there. And I'm also going to do a video on this topic sometime soon. Africa, as you might not know, is actually splitting apart and will form a new ocean. Now, this is not going to happen in our lifetime, but this is soon to happen in the near future, which I'm sort of excited for at the same time, but at the same time, not excited for. But anyway, back to the main topic of earthquakes happening in the United States. This blew my mind because Mississippi is a relatively one of the many peaceful states in the United States. And for an earthquake to happen there, it's really, really, really astonishing. Oh, yes, I also remember a time back in 2011 when I was still living in North Carolina. There was also an earthquake that hit there. It was not a big earthquake, but it was relatively noticeable. I was actually in 8th grade at that time when I was in class, and I felt an abnormal vibrational sensation in the ground, which everyone else also felt. And when I came home, my parents also asked me if I felt that shit. So, earthquakes that are happening in very unusual places in America just tells you something. And for an earthquake to strike Mississippi, not too long after a tornado struck Mississippi, that just tells you something, okay? If you are not prayed up right now, I think now is the time to be prayed up because, A lot of people say America is facing huge judgment, especially after the wildfires that happened in Los Angeles at the beginning of this year, followed by all these plane crashes. And oh, yes, winter storms. And recently it also snowed in Florida, which is also unusual. It never snows in Florida. Florida is one of the warmest places in the United States, even during the winter time. But it snowed in like the northern parts of Florida. So a lot of people are saying that the whole United States is under judgment. But as I previously mentioned, there are earthquakes and perils also happening in other parts of the world as well. The whole world is under judgment. And yes, of course, America is going to be the first to receive extreme judgment because of all the evils America, Amerikka, has done. But danger lurks elsewhere. And if you're not prayed up, I think now is really the time to stay prayed up. I have not prayed for a long time because, I've been going through a lot of shit that's just. Okay, previously, I've been going through a lot of shit that's just, really making me, that had me making doubt God. And, with all the genocides that's happening in Palestine right now, as well as the Congo and Sudan regions in Africa, and just calamities and despair and sufferings happening in the world today, it has previously really made me doubt God. But I'm getting my faith back up one by one step at a time. I'm starting to restore my faith and trust in God, in the Most High, because I'm seeing for myself that we are really and truly living in perilous times. And if you're not prayed up, you're not gonna make it through. You're not gonna make it through. You need the Most High by your side, but yes, you need to also do every bit of thing yourself to make sure your survival and endurance in all of this. Okay? But anyway, I just wanted to come over here and share with you guys this important piece of information in case you don't know already, that a magnitude 3.0 earthquake hit Mississippi. Very, very, very unusual, but at the same time, if your senses and mind is wide open, you can see that this is judgment happening. Oh yes, wildfires, plane crashes, snowstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, and earthquakes happening at the same time. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. So, stay prayed up, y'all. Okay? And of course, do every bit of thing yourself. Okay? Because God is not going to help you if you don't help yourself. Do every bit of thing yourself to keep yourselves alive and safe. So, let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you guys on another video.